EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the flag bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys doing enough to stay in the conversation, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. They'll throw with May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Sanders. He's got him in, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, it's Ford. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Sanders. Over the middle, complete. It's Ford. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Sanders to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked in the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast. fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
To the air, May. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They will start this drive with Ford. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they turn to Ford. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. You look at this Patriots defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ballgame because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 all to return. And the Patriots take over. And now the Browns defensive unit trots back out. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
29-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in the background.
And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They run with Ford. And he's going to have the Browns first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns first down.
This is Ford. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play. That's caught left side by Judy. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On third down, Ford. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the drive will indeed continue. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
We're scoreless after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. Ford. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And they'll come up second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Patriots take
Looking to put a drive together.
at their own 26-yard line.
To throw, it's made. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, it's made. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jerome Baker gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Throwing, Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Browns at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This will be caught. Judy. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw now, here's Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
6-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
2 yards. It's third down and 5.
Well, they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy ready to go once more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Browns.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 65 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one left side caught by Gibson.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Going to look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Now Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. On first down, it's Ford. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Hey, catch. 70 Timberwolves.
Ford is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford as the first half is winding down. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
In motion comes the tight end left. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Justin Herbert. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Chargers get a 2-touchdown victory, 35-21 the final. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Nick Chubb. The tank still looks full to me. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the New York Giants. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. This one's gone to the half. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. May. Left side caught by Diggs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 22-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Second down at the 29.
Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of the Njoku. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Forward. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
Sanders. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a give right side. It's Ford. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. On play action, here's Shadur. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the 3rd quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Patriots coming out now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll keep it on the ground. 4. This just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff. Stevenson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air, May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
20-yard line.
Side, this is Stevenson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Looking to throw, May. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Newsom. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Milton Williams there on the tackle.
2-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, 4. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
2 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Ready? Crack all 80.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle they go. It's 4. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. To throw is Sanders. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 34-yard line.
Douglas, the man in motion. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. On the handoff, Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They'll run on 1st down. 4. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Throwing, Sanders. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are right back in this football game. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's Patriots. First down.
Bourne going to go in motion right here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw here. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Bourne. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 10, and all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Patriots, 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick
Following the
off
touchdown,
fourth down.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
They'll throw with May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Got the connection here to Bourne. Here's third and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
The tight end Henry here in motion. From the gun, it's May. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little.
And now pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Sanders. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. So the Patriots now down by 8, 1:50 to play. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. To Henry.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And the Browns getting set to go. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. With the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game, what do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. Now a handoff up the middle. It's 4.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. 4. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words: make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.